In this section, we will take a look at conditionals. Conditionals are a type of reasons expressions. And expressions compute values, and they play a prime role in functional programming, since basically everything in Reason is an expression. So let's write our first conditional expression. This conditional always gives you expression. Again, in Reason, almost everything is an expression, so not only the result of this conditional, but also the conditional itself. An expression always has to have a type, which means that the conditional expression, that's the expression after the if keyword and before the curly braces, has to be of the Boolean type. Furthermore, both branches, that means branch if and branch else, of this conditional have to be of the same type. And this type will give you the type of the complete conditional expression. Let's write a conditional where its two branches have a different type. We got an error, since each branch returns a different type. The first branch returns a number, while the other returns a string. Now let's try a different example. We got the type error, since integer 6 is not a valid Boolean expression. As we've already mentioned in the previous sections, unlike JavaScript, for example, Reason has no implicit type coercion. It's useful to know that there is a default value which is used in the case you don't write an else part of the conditional. However, you should avoid using it for now, as this default is not what you might expect it to be. Let's take a look at the example. And we got an error, saying basically that the implicit else branch has the type unit, while the if branch has type integer. And this is happening because an if-else expression without the final else branch implicitly returns a unit type, which is represented by two parentheses. Unit is a special type in Reason, and we will talk about unit type in future sections. So again, you need to make sure that every branch will return the same type, in this case, the type unit. So these two expressions are equal. In the first one, we omit the else branch, but implicitly else return unit. So these two are the same. You can also use ternary operator in Reason. Let's take a look. The ternary operator is a conditional operator and can effectively replace several lines of a conditional expression. In this example, if the workshop identifier is equal to Reason, we will return happy, otherwise we will return sad. It's very similar to the ternary operator in JavaScript. Now, if-else expressions and ternary operator are much less used in Reason than in other languages, since you can use pattern matching instead it. So ideally, use if-else expression only if you have, for example, two branches.